Hello everyone, this is DJ Zelix, aka Digital Magic, here from Team Lone Wolf, here with some more Redsands railroading. Now, quick explanation. As you might have noticed, I did not post a video last week. Some stuff came up, I was busy, I wasn't really able to post a video. I'm sorry about that. Life is hard, college is hard, stuff happens. We'll try and make it up to you guys in the near future. I'm planning on doing a new resource pack spotlight in the very near future. For those of you that enjoyed the resource pack spotlights for IR. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm probably going to be posting kind of a backup episode, if you will, probably next week. So you'll get 2 episodes next week of Redsands Railroading, probably. And you'll also get the resource pack spotlight. So, anyways, now we've got all that done. Let me kind of explain what I have done. I've done very little, mind you. I've been mostly kind of working with the Redsands team on the Redsands Lite server and kind of dealing with that. For those of quick explanation for those of you that don't know, Redsands Lite is a version of Redsands that is specifically tailored to, as we like to call them, toaster computers, or computers that don't have quite as much processing power as some others. It's a lot less intensive on the CPU. You need less gigabytes of RAM to play on it. And it's an entirely different environment, too, because we've got different mods installed. So if you guys want to be playing Redsands, but you can't really due to the computer limitations, feel free to check out Redsands Lite. It's also on the Technic Pack. And you can get it, again, either through a Technic Pack or up on the Redsands Discord. So anyways, now that that's done, as you noticed, I finally started building like a hallway from there and to my little IE room. And I kind of enclosed the IE, if you will. Mostly just because I was starting to get kind of pissed at how often I have to run it back and forth with the zombies on my tail, because I'll be doing stuff at night. Probably going to still be doing that, sadly, because I haven't really enclosed anything. But hopefully it's not too big of a problem. So let me see. As usual, we are working on the massive things that's the excavator. So let me go and take a peek at what all I have left to do, or what all I have and what I need to still work on. So, heavy. Oh, right, I don't have any inventory space. Lovely. So there's the heavy. What else did I need? I needed radiator blocks. Now, why do I feel like I've done radiator blocks already? No, that's an external heater, not a radiator block. Huh. Wait a minute. How do I make a radiator block? I vaguely, like, kind of remember this now. That's right, I needed steel to make them. Okay, that explains a lot. That's what I was missing. I was gonna say, I could have sworn that I had started making them. Now I know why. Problem is, I don't remember how much stuff I need. So let me kind of head on back. And obviously, when I'm done with this hallway, it'll be fully enclosed. It'll have lights, all kinds of fun stuff. And it's probably going to be wider, too. Because that just kind of drives me crazy after a while. That feels familiar. I think I've got everything now. Yes, I do. So now we have the parts to make an excavator. Now, the question, or at least the base of an excavator, I should be careful saying that. It's not actually the words are hard right now. Good lord. It's not actually the excavator. There we go. It's the base of it, if you will. This is the bucket, if you would be so inclined. And then this is for, I think this is the full build. The engine, that's what it's called. So I need a radiator. Okay, hold up. Okay. So let's see. We need. Trying to find like a good place, because I want to make sure that I'm getting a good haul of resources, at least from the beginning. Just because it's based on what I'm seeing, it's a very power intensive structure. We kind of. I think I'm gonna do it right about here for now. So have it facing this direction. So radiator block. And then I need, that's the sheet metal? Yeah, okay. So sheet metal. Probably just screw that up. No, I got that right. I think that's a light. It looks like it's a light. Let me just double check that. Yes, the light, and I've got somebody right on my tail. Hello. Hold up. There we go. That was kind of painful. Is that actually all the scaffolding I needed? Yes, it is. Huh. So heavies on this side, and then lights on this side. Then another light here. Pull up my heavies. I think I needed a on the redstone engineering blocks. Over here, is it on? It's on top of it. So on top of this, I just gonna say I could have sworn I was hearing zombie. Wasn't sure. There we go. Okay. I'll just make sure I've got that. Oops, back. That looks right. And I know there's another light engineering block here. Light engineering, heavy, radiator, and then lights the rest. Heavy, sheet metal. There we go. Ooh. That was kind of cool audio. So now we have the actual proper engine of the excavator. Hold up. Hello, buddy. Could you not look at my excavator? So I think now is bucket. Issue is that I don't remember how to. I don't know what we need for the bucket on top of what I've already got. I fear that it's going to be a lot. So 9 blocks of steel. Blocks of steel? Oh, my sweet Jesus. Alright. So this is going to be really painful really soon, isn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Did the other creeper escape or something? What in the world? I don't have enough stuff to make a torch, do I? the woes of me. Just follow it down there. Let me go and get some torches, or the parts to make torches. I feel like that would be very productive to do while I'm waiting for that. So, excuse me. Seem to be having vocal problems right now. So there's this, and then I need to really ramp up the production, it looks like. So I need to really kind of figure that out soon. No, that's not what I want to happen. That being said, that worked. Can you bugger off? Thank you. Here we go. Fun. Okay, so I think that will work for now. Kind of get rid of this at least for the moment. I know that there's a glaring issue of a hole right here, but can't really be bothered all that much currently to deal with it. Let me really quickly go to sleep. I was thinking, there we go. Server was bugging out. Do I hear a witch? Creeps. Yeah, I kind of deserve that. Hello? Thank you, game. Ow. Double ow. Come out in the sun. Thank you. Spider, why are you... Oh, it's because you spawned in a... There we go. That's right, I forgot about that with spiders. Spiders will, if they spawn in the dark, still act as if they're aggressive. It's a kind of annoying quirk about them. Let me kind of put some stuff away here. Maybe I should... Well, I'm thinking about it. Put this here. I don't know why I've got some string in my inventory, but whatever. Okay, so let me go check on... There we go. Let me go check on... Well, this is working. I've got a horse acting as my supervisor, it looks like. So, let me see... No, of course I wouldn't be that lucky. I was hoping that I could make a block of steel really easily, but nope, no such luck. It is in fact 9, it looks like. This is going to be a really painful process, isn't it? So I need 8 more, because I think it was 9 in total. Yeah, so 9 times... Or sorry, 8 times 9 is... Oh my gosh, I almost said 40. 72. This is going to be a long process, isn't it? Jesus. Why does it have to be blocks of steel? Why? Why, I ask of you? Why? Okay. Now that I'm done lamenting, let's figure out some stuff. So, I need to figure out how to automate this process, because I'm starting to get kind of pissed about having to constantly drain the creosote. Speaking of which, I should probably do something about the creosote, because as you can tell, I'm full. I'm literally at capacity on this tank. I don't remember how to upgrade the tank though. I feel like I mentioned that it'll be kind of easy for me to upgrade the tank. That would be a no. It would not be easy. Ignore that previous statement, folks. It was a complete and total lie. I don't know what else to talking about. Somebody else said it. It wasn't me. I swears. I swear it wasn't me. It was somebody else that said that. I made no such claim. So, we do have a way of doing this, which is through extra utilities. Which would be, if I can find them, the... am I not seeing it? Here we go. So the nodes. And probably here we go, the transfer pipes. So these are just stone slabs, redstone, and some glass. And honestly, I'd probably just need 64. I'd be amazed if I need anything more. That being said, I don't believe I have any glass on hand. I did be kind of impressed, actually, to be entirely honest. So, need to go get some glass. Wait, there's a pond right behind my house. What am I doing? Need to go get some glass. Then I need to go and... I think I might have enough cobblestone to actually be able to make the stone slabs that I need. But I'm not certain of that fact, sadly. Ow. You know, something that is also, as a side note, occurred to me. That I don't know if... That's not an electric, is it? Ignore me, I don't know how to spell. Electric fence... Wait, can I just do it? Oh, I can. Thank goodness. Okay, so this will be very useful in a few seconds. I'm going to swap this out. I'm actually going to dig down. I'm ruining my perfect home, I'm quite aware. Oh, that's why I didn't pick it up. It's because I've got a full inventory right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tunnel my way over to the thing, which name I can't think of. Here we go, the capacitor. That's what I was thinking of. So I'm gonna tunnel my way over to the capacitor, and then I'm going to not run into that wire like an idiot. I'm going to actually, I'm just going to probably split it off here. So the way that, something that's interesting about how the universal cables work is that I can actually just hook a basic universal cable up and it wouldn't really care. It will just decrease to the power that it needs to be decreased to. It really won't be bothered all that much, which is useful for a situation like this where I don't want to have to make the transformers, because the transformers are very painful to build. Sorry, I was kind of readjusting myself, getting a bit more comfortable. Let's see what we do. We need some steel, which I probably don't have any more of, knowing me. No, it does not look like I do. I've got a ton of iron, though. Not sure why that iron isn't being smelted right now. Do I have any... I've got smart cables and crystal accelerators. I might eventually think about switching to solar power. Nah, I've got more than enough power from ZL. If I actually do need additional power from what ZL is providing me, I will upgrade. I will add in the solar panels. Or I keep saying solar panels. I'm sorry. The wind generators, though, I'll be thoroughly surprised if I manage to get to a situation where I actually need to use those. I don't think I'm ever going to actually use that much power. At least not while this series is going. I might, like, after I'm done with this series. But, yeah, no, at this point, I don't think I'm really going to need that much power, realistically, ever. So it was redstone, that's right. I literally just put away a ton of redstone. Where did I put it away to? Well, I've got some in my inventory, so I'll just deal with that for now. I think I put it over in the IE area, actually, it occurs to me. And I'm probably going to need it, because I don't think I've got enough. Correction, I don't have enough. So let me tunnel this over to here. Gonna need a new iron pick at this point. Actually, I'm gonna need a way out first. There we go. So let me get over to here. I think I can pick up if I do that. Looks like it. I got off by one. Oh well. Looks like I do pick it up, thankfully. There we go. And now, that's getting power. Mind you, it's not getting a huge amount of power, but it's still getting some power. It should theoretically be enough to power my little electric furnace that I've got now. So I'm going to need some more. Let me go hop on over. Realistically, I think I'm going to eventually run it over to this power cube, because that stores a lot more energy than the capacitor does. Or at least the current capacitor I'm at. If I ever decide to upgrade to the next level capacitor, I'm fairly certain that actually might be a high voltage capacitor. I'd have to go check. I might have just completely and totally lied. So I'll see probably in a few seconds. Whether no, I'm correct on that statement. Run over here. Sorry about me just kind of running about a whole lot. That is a high voltage. Okay, so that does actually store the maximum amount. Even then, this is a basic, and it stores 8 megajoules. Actually, hold up. Let me change. Here we go. So that's 800 kilo. That actually might not be storing as much as. That might be storing less than the capacitor is currently. I don't remember. I think the capacitor actually stores in mega and not kilo. And now I've got power. So let me go ahead and just put the sand in there. So now I don't have to worry about wasting coal on burning stuff or firing stuff up. I can just put it in this furnace. So now that I've got that, I need stone slabs. Now stones, this is how long it's been since I've used vanilla recipes, is that I actually have to look them up. So I just need some I can actually use polished stone, but I don't think I've got any. So let me go ahead and just burn this up. I know some creative recipes better than I know vanilla recipes. That's kind of sad, actually. It says a lot about how what kind of playstyle I have, realistically. Oh, actually, there's enough. Interesting. So it was, whoops. This, yeah, it was redstone. Okay, so here's are transfer pipes. So the way that transfer pipes work kind of the way you think it would, based on their name. They literally... Oh, Jesus. Teleporting zombies. They work almost exactly how you think they would. They will pull items and then just kind of... Oh, excuse me, Skeleton. I'm trying to inform my viewers of something. That's not entirely true. They won't pull. They can act as conduits for transportation, though they don't actually... they can't pull by themselves. So what we need to do is we also need to get if I can spell correctly, sorry. We need to get one of these nodes, and I don't remember if it's a retrieval node or a transfer node. I believe a retrieval node is the one that I want. No, I need a transfer node because that's a lot easier. So it's a oak chest and then some redstone and any sort of stone. Well, that's actually incredibly easy. It's a shame that I have all my stone back at the house. I don't remember how the improved blast... Man, I can totally speak today. I don't quite remember where I need to feed stuff in the improved blast furnace. So I'd need to check that before I'm certain. So I need... There we go. Knew I was missing something. I need these two here. Don't actually have a chest. Let me go make one of those. Okay, so there's that. Boom, 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 and stone. I made that right, correct? What changed? That was really strange. Okay, so let me kind of try and do this quickly. So the way that mind you, this is how I remember it being set up. The way that a transfer node works is that it will attempt to pull stuff out of the inventory and then put it into the pipe system. It's completely and totally not how I wanted that to be done. And I'm about to get a creeper as a friend. Hello. So, it's gonna just come right back in, aren't you? I really need to put a roof on this place later. You're starting to infuriate me. Okay, so I need improved blast furnace, and I don't remember where I need to put stuff. Output in the front of the furnace, slag at the back, and the furnace will automatically input to back. So, okay, so stuff is fed in through this hop. So that's good to know. And I totally botched that jump. Jesus. Can I reach that far? Nope. I've got some stone, I can use that. Ow. That was not stone, that was concrete. Good job, me. Now, mind you, I think that this will work. I'm not certain, sadly. I really wish I was, but I'm not at the moment. There you Zomble. Here, let me just real quickly. Die! I don't want you here. This is my home. Leave my home. Oh, it didn't even give me any food. Rude. Okay. Okay. So let me put down this. Now, theoretically, and this is a big old theoretical because I have the bad habit of flipping the transfer and retrieval nodes. But assuming that I remember how to do this correctly, this should, once I actually have some... Here we go. I'm gonna just kind of waste some creosote. 1 second. Now, realistically, this is not something you should do, but I'm just trying to get creosote out of the coke oven quickly. Oh, that worked. Okay, so theoretically, once that's done, it will transfer into here, and that will automate that process. Again, it's possible that I flipped this. Though considering that it pulled these creosote out, it's highly unlikely. I just made a boo-boo. Nope, can't grab the... I was trying to see if I could grab the dirt. No such luck. There's a spider about to attack me. Yep, there he is. Or she is. I'm not gender specific when it comes to spiders, okay? There we go. Hey, see, this guy was nice enough to give me some food. See, why can't all zombies be as considerate as that guy was? So put that there. And wait for this to finish cooking. Now, I really wish that there was a way to speed up the coke oven, but realistically there isn't, to my knowledge. I haven't found any way of speeding up the coke oven. If you guys do know of a way to speed up the coke oven, please let me know. It'd make this series a lot quicker, and you guys wouldn't have to wait around quite as much. Because I don't really enjoy doing jump cuts. Partially because it takes the time to upload, like... So, this is literally... So, while I'm waiting on this, this is literally the case. If I edit a video... It takes the upload time from about 20 minutes to a good 5 hours. I kid you not. That is actually what occurs. Part of the issue is that the software that I use to edit exports it as a .mov or a .movie file, which is a lot bigger. And when I mean a lot bigger, I mean it's a hell of a lot bigger than like a normal .mp4, which is what my software that I'm currently using to record exports as. Now let me see if this actually finds its way to where I want it to. I believe it just did. And it did. Yes, it works. I don't think I really need to make any upgrades for this realistically, just because the speed that this moves at is not high enough that I think that I need to really necessitate the need for that, because I don't think I'm ever going to get a backlog of cold coke realistically. At least unless I find a way to speed it up, or you guys let me know of a way to speed it up, there's no way I'm getting a backlog of that stuff. Just not happening. Let me go ahead and put all these down. Cool. So now that that is done, and I've got a spider to kill. Excuse me, spides. Spides? I don't know what I'm saying. This does not bode well. I've got a test I'm taking later today. If I'm this disjointed during recording, which I'm doing to relax, and I've got a test later today, that does not bode well. I will tell you what. There we go. Thankfully, the test is really easy. It's on Greek mythology. And I love me some Greek... Sorry, it's not on Greek mythology. It's on Greek mythos currently. It's a class on mythology. Gonna get it straight one of these days. And before you ask, yes, there's a massive difference between the two. I'm not gonna bore you by explaining what the difference is, but just know that there is in fact a difference. Now, the question that I now have is, which side is the output? I don't have enough... What in the world is going on outside? I don't have enough wood to make a chest. I think our neighbors across the hallway are leaving or something. So let me find out which it does, which side it exports to. I know one side exports slag and the other exports actual iron. Or not iron, steel. Jeez. Ow. Come on. Turn day already. Which do you export? You export slag. Okay. So this is the side that I want to put a chest on, and I don't have another chest. Oh god. Because it occurs to me that originally I figured, oh, I'll just use one chest because realistically I shouldn't need another chest due to the fact that I'm just going to let the slag build up. But it occurs to me that because slag, I've already got a lot of slag in there and it builds up fairly quickly and I can't make any more steel once it's full. I realistically should have a way of like keeping it contained, more than a stack of it contained. So I'm actually going to keep that chest there just because it's probably a lot safer to do it that way, so I can automate it. Just makes things easier. Okay, so now, once this actually has some iron in it, it will export. How's my cold coke looking? Fantastic. So, my next issue is dealing with the creosote. So, here's the kind of big issue, is that creosote really is only used for one thing, realistically, and I can even pull up creosote. Assuming I can remember how to spell creosote. So, let me press U on this, and this is all the creosote is used for. It's used for insulated medium voltage wire coil, and I believe that can be... Actually, no, it can only be done with creosote. Interesting. So it can be used to do that. It can be used to make treated wood planks. It can be used to make torches, and that's it. That's all the recipes it's got. And as you can see, because of how I'm doing my wiring, I don't really need that insulated medium voltage. It is kind of useful for the torch. The issue is that I don't really have a whole lot of wool, which is kind of a problem. Because it would be very useful. Use it. Why is it? Oh, that is just... I thought that the spider was going to attack me, and I kept staring at it, waiting for it to attack me. The issue is that there's not really a whole lot of sheep around here to get wool from. I don't believe the farm has any either, for that matter. Let me actually check. Let me actually, first off, I think I've got some shears somewhere. I don't want to kill any sheep today. I don't feel like it. I could have sworn I had passed by a creeper. Two creepers on tail. Ow. Shears. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, doesn't look like I've got any shears, and I probably also really don't have enough iron at this point to make more shears. I think I think there was 14 left. I'm gonna check on that. Oh yeah. There is. So, let me go take a quick peek over at... And I know that I can make it out of string. I don't think I've got enough string at this point. Well, I mean, I can technically get enough string now, but I mean, that's not really a good alternative, in my opinion. Mostly just because it's a very random drop chance. But anyways, let me put... I've got coal in my inventory. I really should just kind of stick it there, because now that I theoretically have a usage for this stuff, I might as well like actually use it and carry it around with me. Again, I don't know if we actually have any sheep over at the farm. I'm hoping we do. I see a sheep over here though. Now I'm gonna grab its wool. Hello, sheep. Your wool is mine. Thank you. Be glad it's summer. Actually, I don't know what season it is. It's mid-season. There you go. I mean, realistically, the only way you're gonna have seasons in Minecraft is using like a mod, and we don't really have a seasons mod installed per se. So, anyways, this theoretically should act as a moderately good alternative to coal. I was not aware that torches were a secondary recipe. I mean, yeah, coal. Technically, creosote is flammable. I wouldn't use it for a situation like this. To use it for lighting, I'd use it probably for, I don't know, like a bonfire or something. If I realistically wanted to set creosote oil on fire. Creosote oil does not burn steadily in a small amount. Let's just go with that. Memory serves me correctly. It's not a good way of using it. So let me go see if I can find me some more sheep. And I don't really think, again, we'll find out in a second, but I'm fairly certain we don't have any over at the farm. So the farm is kind of a... When I say the farm, I mean the kind of communal food area, which is, you can see over there. I've talked about it in the past couple episodes sometimes. Okay. But I mostly just talked about the food. And as you can see, we've got more than enough of it. I just personally like kind of surviving on my own food because I don't really feel like constantly harvesting this stuff, though I could if I wanted to. Also, I just have enough zombies come up across me that realistically it's a lot easier just to use them. It's an interesting little thing over there. Not sure what it is. But also, on top of all that, here's what's in there. We actually do have a proper farm, which is this area over here. You can see we also got a little water wheel. Not really sure why. It's not really powering anything, but doesn't really need to have purpose, in my opinion. Oh, jeez, that thing. Note, I might experience some lag as I get kind of closer. Also, mind you, this is not how you're supposed to get in, clearly, because I can't get in. I don't actually remember how to get in, to be entirely honest. I don't remember if there's a gate or anything. Mostly because I don't really come in here often enough. I'm seeing a lot of red, not a huge amount of white, which is what I want to be seeing. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting closer. So this huge building over here is ZL's. It's... What in the world have you been doing, ZL? Are you literally like... So this is what it will look like, by the way. This is like an IE excavator right here. That's ZL's building back there, and it's... I've known it to cause me some pretty nasty lag in the past. To the point that I would literally lag out of the server. Here we go. just sworn there was an entrance around here somewhere. That's not sheep, that's a cow. I can't shear a cow. Kind of poke around in here, see if... No, apparently not. Oh no, it's just actually, I'm currently lagged. Yeah, like I said, it's known for me to just lag out as a result of that building. So, expect that to happen a couple more times, sadly, as I do this. I'm not happy about it, but ZL can't figure out what in the world's causing it, so... He's not about to get rid of it either, for that matter. Oh, so this is where I lagged out. Interesting. Not all where I would have expected me to lag out. So usually this area has... Oh, okay, so now I see... Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. I need to get back to my home. That I'm not going to be able to... I'm just going to crash again in a few. If I don't move back to the house. Like I said, I really don't know what it is about that building. If you do decide to come over to this area, I'd highly recommend stay away from that building. I'm lagging out because of it. And I've got a beefy computer too, so I don't know what it is. So yeah, I'd stay away from that if I were you. Just as a rule of thumb. Now I've completely and totally lagged out again. Lovely. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. I've been yawning a lot recently. It's kind of concerning, actually, because I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not cold or anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any sheep, really. Basically, there's this buddy, but I don't think there's any. I think the rest are all cow, just with various colorations. Yeah, I think the rest are just cow, sadly. Well, that kind of sucks. I'd kind of like to get rid of some more creosote. I don't know what in the world I'm hearing in the background. I'm hearing something in the background. People whispering. I don't know. Much confusion. So much confusion. So yeah, I'm not sure what... This seems like a really barren area when it comes to sheep. I don't really have a whole lot of luck, sadly. Yeah, I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Every single time I try and find sheep, they're all gone. Rule of thumb, they just hate me. Ooh, hello. That was weird. Do something really stupid and pass right next to a high power tension tower. High tension power line. Yeah, fuck it. I don't remember what they're called right now. I know they're called something, but I can't remember what it is. Can I feed you monster jerky? Darn. I was curious to see if I could get them to commit cannibalism. Well, it's not really cannibalism, but... considering that they're not zombies. But, anyways. I could try. Yeah, that's kind of saddening that I can't find any more wool. Though, I mean, there's always a spider route, which I'm not super into. But, I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Speaking of spiders, though, let me go and check on this. We made 7 steel so far. Whoop-de-doo. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a lot better than what I could have hoped for. So that means we're actually we successfully automated coal or steel production for the most part. We just need to insert out, just insert iron and coal, and it'll do its job. So that's pretty good. I actually did find some wool, thank God. Holy shit, that was a lot of string. Where have you been all my life? Whoops. All the wool. All the wool. Take this. I'm gonna just make a ton of these things because realistically I struggle when it comes to sticks to have enough for some reason. So hopefully this will help out that situation. Move that over here. I hear a spider nearby, which makes me very happy. Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. Oh dear. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew they were gonna drop down. I also have some more string in here. I have got enough for one more wool. Yay. This is gonna be painful. Run! Ow! I think I'm good for now. Okay. So let me go ahead and reset all this. And that, let me put in some creosote. Let's just put these on here. Well, now I can't really complain about about running out of torches, considering I just made a ton of the stuff. Oh geez, these guys I didn't even see these guys infiltrate. They're ninja zombies, or zombies of ninjas. And they gave me food. How nice of them. See, some zombies can be nice. Ow. Oh, that was a skeleton. Okay, I was probably... If that was a baby zombie, I was about to get really fucking pissed. No, that was a skelly. Run! I'm kind of curious as to where that baby skeleton shot me from, though. I don't really have a good lineup around here. Due to the nature of the room, so. Here are you guys nearby. No, I completely and totally got rid of that, so that's useful. Die, give me food. Thank you. I really need to finish this hallway. Make doing this so much easier. Run! There we go. Okay. Making all kinds of weird sounds today. Put these up here. What time is it? It's high noon, clearly. Actually, store that in here. I do have sand. Gosh, a lot of sand. Oh, son of a gun. I kind of clean up some of this. I haven't really gotten around to cleaning up this. This has kind of been my random use chest, if you haven't really noticed. So all my random stuff kind of goes in there. Though, as you can see, that's not necessarily a good thing, because as it slowly stockpiles up, becomes a bigger and bigger problem. Actually, hold up, I've got other birch. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. I don't think there's really any spiders out and about right now. I think that... Oh, that sheep did regrow. Yay. Give me your wool. Thank you. Also, hey Spidey, mind if I take some of your string? No? Okay, good. Occurred to me I might have been getting hit by a skeleton, but no. I shouldn't need to be over my IE area. That's a creeper. That's a skeleton. That might have been actually how they shot me. They do have a line of sight, looks like. It's a very small line of sight, admittedly, but they do have a line. And now I've got some torches. And I have a really horse. Oh yeah, I've got two of them. Really should be using my frying pan, but I didn't grab it in time. There we go. Frying pan is a lot more, I don't want to say destructive, but a lot more useful. Let's go with that. It's more useful. So now I have way more than enough torches for me to actually properly light up this area. Nice try, Skelly. Not today. No, I do have one more. There we go. That all? I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. Come at me. Come at me. Let's see if we can shoot the zombie for me. Yes, he did. No, zombie! Go after... Oh my god, I'm sorry, horse. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hit the horse. Oh shit, Skelly's really close to me. And now I'm dead because of it. Lovely. So let me really quickly see how much. Well, all of that shenanigans has been occurring. Let's see how much steel we actually have now. See if we've got anywhere kind of close to enough to begin working on the actual mecha itself. Ow! Stop trying to hit me. Worry about your own cells. You're dying. So we now have enough to make a singular block, it looks like. I need 2 more to make a full block. How's this? Why is this? Oh, I know why. Hold up. So here's the one issue that I need to work out, is the fact that if I don't pull out these quick enough, they will, it will pull them out for me. As you can just see. Which is, as you can imagine, not exactly a good thing, because that kind of jams up the entire system. There is a way of dealing with that. I don't have the resources immediately to deal with that. I need to make some stuff, which is a item filter. It is not that. It's not a flat transfer node. Oh, it should be here. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but it's. I assure you that it's there, and you put it in the retrieval node, and it will do stuff. Oh. Anyways, that's probably how I'm gonna fix that, but I don't have the resources necessary to fix it right now. But anyways, I think these guys just don't know when to give up, do they? I'll move out over here. I'm in the open now. Haha. So I think I'm gonna leave off this episode here. We did some good work. We finally got the first part of the excavator built. We finally started automating steel production, thank God. I think that's probably been our biggest issue over time. So yeah, as usual, I've been DJ Zelix. This has been Redsands Railroading by Team Lone Wolf. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button and possibly even leave a comment. If you want to see more gaming footage like this or my Fallout 4 series called Idiot in the Wasteland, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notified every single time I post up a new video. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one.